Hi, y'all. Well, I'm trying to keep myself busy. As you know, got another hurricane out there, and my family is still in Florida, and it looks like it's going to make a hit on them. So I'm just trying to keep myself busy. I made little English muffin, little pizzas, and I lucked into a good deal on English muffins. And if you're ever out and you find a really good deal on English muffins, like I did at the day old bread store, take them, you cut them in half, and put pizza sauce down first. Then just let your kids design their pizza, and each of them is like a little individual pizza. What I do is when baby girl takes her lunch, I'll just take one directly from the freezer and put it in a Ziploc bag and throw it in her lunchbox. And then by the time she eats lunch, it's nice and thawed out and she's able to eat it. It makes for a really quick and very economical lunch for her. That's not, like what is that stuff called? The little box stuff that people get their kids, the Lunchables or something like that. So, then tonight, we have a dance at the school, a back-to-school dance. So, baby girl's probably just going to eat the hot dogs and chips over there. But I made Mama some tacos, meat, that's going to sit over here on the stove while we're gone. And then she can have a taco when she gets back, because she doesn't generally like hot dogs unless I make them. Because I'll do the oven-baked chili cheese dogs. I'll have to do a video on that one time. I haven't done any canning this week. I really don't have anything to can. Did the soup. I think that was the last thing I canned was the soup. I was going to buy, they had big bags of green beans for $1, frozen. Because, a lot of people don't realize you can frozen vegetables. And I was going to make some frozen green beans and put mushrooms in it and onions. But I didn't get to the store in time for the set. So that really sucked. So, it's kind of how things happen sometimes, right? Obviously, somebody decided I didn't need that. So I forgot about it and didn't get it done. Let's see. My burns are healing. Thanks for all the well wishes and the concern. Yeah, they're healing. I've been burnt before. I mean, anytime you do any type of kitchen work and stuff, you're going to get burnt. If I'm not getting burnt in the kitchen, I'm getting burnt on a grill or fire pit or something, because I just do. It's just my luck. Right now I'm grating up all this block of Monterey Jack, because Mama's going to want Monterey Jack on her tacos. So I'm going to go.
Monkey baby.
Oh Lord, wouldn't have been my phone if it didn't make noise. So I'm getting that all done. Pardon me while I step over here and get my Wonder. Now you guys all know, you've seen me cut cheese before, so you know I use Wonder to keep the cheese from sticking together. And then if you're making things like Alfredo sauce or something with your mozzarella or anything, it actually thickens the soup for you or the sauce for you. Hang on a minute, I got to get a Ziploc bag. The one I had fell. And I don't, if it falls on the floor, even though my house is spotless when it comes to my floors and everything, you might look at my table sometimes and it might have stuff on it. That's because of baby girl. We can try to be as clean as we can, but kids sometimes will come along behind us and just mess every dang thing up. But I think I was the same way when I was a kid. I used to come along behind my mother. But anybody else get locked outside when they were kids? We got locked outside. Especially if Mom was waxing the floors. Oh no, you did not go in that house. She'd kill you. You better be dead, dying, bleeding. Your best bet would be go to the neighbor's house and let them call 911. Mom had a canary you walk across her freshly waxed floors. I waxed the floors here yesterday, and Mama came came walking through. She wiped out. She's like, I wish you'd stop waxing the floors. I can't help it. You know, I bleached all my stuff again today. It's just something I do. When you stay at home, you get bored. And right now, we're down to one vehicle, so I can't go nowhere. So it's like I'm stuck, and then if I sit here, I see something needs done, then I'm getting up and doing it. And if I had a chainsaw today, I'd be out cutting damn limbs down off from my neighbor's tree that he thinks got to come over my property line. I've already called the county on it. They told me to call the electrical department. Call the electrical department. They're supposed to be sending somebody out. Yeah, okay. I guess when double hockey sticks freeze over, then they'll send somebody out. So, yeah, I'm just about ready to take matters in my own hands. Of course, my wife's like, oh, that's all we need, you to have a chainsaw in your hands. Because I am. My wife knows I'm very accident prone. I am. I'm very accident prone. I've always been that way. And even though my daughter's adopted, she is just like me in that sense. Tank, now you are not going to start barking now that I got on the ding cell phone videoing, and you want to bark now. You've had all this time to bark. Now you want to bark when I'm on here. Go lay down somewhere. You're fine. So, yeah, no, my adopted daughter just like me. She's accident prone. She fell. She was getting off her bike last night. She got off of it really good, stepped down on the ground, fell backwards right on it, and the bolt that holds the back tire on went right into the small of her back. She got a nice bruise. I'm like, oh, Lord. Of course, she jumped around and screamed for about 40 minutes on that one. Which I can understand because that probably hurt. I'm guaranteeing that hurt. But you guys remember, I don't know if you guys remember or not, remember the banana seats? When I was a kid, we had banana seats. And I remember one time, I didn't understand why my mom would get mad at me if I ever rode a boy's bike. And my mom would tell me, get off the boy's bike, you're not allowed to ride it. Well, I figured out why. I borrowed my brother's BMX. And my neighbor had these great big monster truck tires. And we thought we'd be smart and take and put a ramp going up one side of the monster truck tire, one going up and one coming down the other side. And you had to clear the middle and land. So you had to get up speed. So we put it at the bottom of the hill. So I'm coming down the hill and I'm going fast and I go to leap over that dang tire. Woo! Guess what? They say girls can't hurt themselves. That's not true. Man, that hurt. I fell right on the boys' bar. Now I know why the girls had the dip. I always thought, well, why did they do that? Because the boys, you think they didn't want the boys to hit the bar. So the boys should have the one that has the dip, and I want the one that has the bar. Yeah, now I know why. You guys can keep that damn bar. Oh, I cried for days on that one. That hurt. And no, I didn't even clear the damn tire. I fell right smack dab in the middle. Yep. Sure did, because I didn't get up enough speed. I was only I think at that time I was only 8 or 9. And, yep, I had some wild brain idea us kids did. And you know what? We did that with no helmets. We didn't have helmets. Well, hell, we didn't even have a car. I don't even remember, matter of fact, looking back, I don't even remember, seat belts in the cars. I really don't. I remember having a station wagon. It was a Woody, and it was green with wood. And I remember fighting with my brothers to see who was going to ride in the trunk, because there was a little seat back there, and whoever got to sit back there, because there was no air conditioning, whoever got to sit back there got to be right by the window in the back, and there was always more air back there than there ever was in the middle. And oh yeah, I remember that. You can't do that nowadays. But I remember that, and I remember drinking out of a hose. Now you don't want to do that with them. Although I will say up here in Missouri is way different. Up here in Missouri, they don't mind that. We let the baby drink out of the hose last night. Because I'll tell you what, the water that comes out of the hose up here is a hell of a lot better than the water that comes out of the hose down in Florida. That stuff's nasty. You have to have bottled water in Florida. You don't want to drink the water. And no matter how much they tell you, it's fine. Full of crud. That has a really bad, like, sewer taste. It's nasty. I never let my son drink the water down there out of the sink. I didn't even cook with the water out of the sink. I only cooked with bottled water. Boiled bottled water, everything. So, and then I put a filtration system on to help that, and then that was all right. But I made sure it was like one of the best you can have. That little dog. Anyway, so I tried to go live earlier. You can look at the video. I went through a gaming app because it won't let me do this other app because I don't have 100 subs. So, I went through this gaming app. Well, it shows all this crud and just me down here in a little corner like this. I'm like, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to go live so you guys could talk to me. I swear, little dog. And I don't know. I'm still working on it, guys. Remember, I don't have a desktop or a laptop. So when I go live, it's on my cell phone. So, I don't know. I'm doing something wrong. I'll figure it out one of these years. Till then, you're just going to have to watch my videos. I would like to get with some of my friends, Country Girl, and AJ, and Allison and stuff, and go live with them all, and Nate, but I can't. Not with the cell phone for some reason. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'll just keep making my dang videos and being me. I actually was told that I was boring. Well, if you find that my videos are boring, then you're on the wrong channel, because I'm going to keep doing me. I'm not trying to get rich off my channel. I'm not trying to get, I just enjoy talking to the camera and talking to people about life. And, while I want the subs, because I would like to talk to more people and get to know more people, that's not what I made the channel for. I made the channel for if something happens to me, for my children to look back at the recipes and the stuff that I used to do, and my wife to look back at the recipes and the stuff I used to do. Dog, Tank, go lay down now. Anybody want a puppy? Anyway, I just did it for me and my family, and to meet people and to talk to people and to have something to do as a stay-at-home. It wasn't for anything else. So, anyway, well, that's all I'm doing, y'all. Like I said, look up trying to get your kids those little pizzas. Tell you what, it's a money saver, because little one loves those Lunchables things, thanks to my son who gave her one. And I won't buy them. I refuse to buy them because they're full of processed crud, and I don't want my daughter eating that. So I make it myself, and I send them to school with her once in a blue moon. So a 24-pack of those. Well, sometimes I'll get in the hankering for one, and I'll get in there. But a 24-pack of those would last me almost a month with the little one. So she'll eat one. I'll only send one with her because I pack other things, and sometimes she just eats the school lunch, which is fine with me too. So you guys have a wonderful day. I love y'all. I'm going to go to this dance. Love y'all.